wanted to mention too that you're one of the very few people I think in music history who was able to pull off a solo fiddle album. I mean, who else did that? I know there's maybe some free jazz players like Leroy Jenkins,
I love him.
Billy Bang or somebody.
And some wild stuff, and it don't play as many flat fives as he does.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah, but well, I mean, you were talking about where this music came from. Well, basically, the music of the Acadians when they were in, and they were deported in 1755. I don't know if I said that. So they were there for about 150 years, and moved to Louisiana basically in the 1760s. Been there ever since. When you talk about New Orleans, and New Orleans was a port that they all went to. Now, New Orleans was both, it was French, Spanish, went back and forth, but they had great music there. Always did opera, they had street singers. The first black orchestra, Creole orchestra in the United States was from New Orleans. So you have a lot of incredible musicians, talented musicians there. So let me play this song, because I'm always interested in this. I think it was one on your list. You can play, it's called Bunk's Blues.
Is that Bunk Johnson?
Bunk Johnson. Bunk Johnson was a New Orleans trumpet player. He supposedly showed Louis Armstrong how to hold a trumpet. When they closed Storyville because of the U.S. Navy in New Orleans, which was prostitution and music, of course, closed in 1917. A lot of musicians, went up to New York, like Louis Armstrong, Kory, Chicago, but a lot of them moved to the bayous. And Bunk Johnson, Hippolyte Charles, Lorenzo Tio was a great clarinet player, Frank Duzin, great trumpet player, played with all these different guys, moved to New Iberia in the bayous, and they'd have a circuit where there must have been at least 30 plus groups, New Orleans, what we call jazz groups, that played in the bayous, that influenced a lot of French people there because that supported them. All of those groups had violins. And now you can hardly find this. I did a lot of research in those days, started to find violin players. Nevertheless, so our music is influenced by so many kinds of music, and a lot of it is New Orleans. I mean, one of the songs is Mamam Inez. I'll play that one. Mamam Inez is actually a Cuban song, because New Orleans and Havana, you find that whole thing, kind of circular thing from Caribbean music, Trinidad music, played in Cuba and then played in New Orleans. Well, this song is part of the New Orleans repertoire. In Cuba they call it Mamam Inez. Of course, the Cajuns going to change the name. It's called Madame Rosanne. So we do Madame Rosanne. Let me see this. That song is in our repertoire too as a Cajun song. Okay. So I don't know why. That's what that is.
Right, so you play basically the melody and then you take off and improvise on that too?
Yeah, you sing, we make them like Madame Rosanne. Elle a fait un grand gombo tous les samedis soirs. Moi j'étais là avec Madame Boudreau.
And a lot of what you're talking about earlier too with the Cuban sound is that related to the Spanish tinge, I guess?
Exactly. And that became ragtime, because a lot of the Cuban stuff is like that. I mean, I write folk Cuban songs. I was lucky enough to take a trip to Cuba about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. Before they opened it up with Nancy Covey. It was a music tour. It was only 24 of us. I played every night. Like I said, I like Cuban music. I write a little bit, but to be there and to really see all the different variations was